Hey, welcome back to the Fit to Survive channel. So today we're going to be reviewing the Rovyvon S21. And so this is kind of a medium to large kind of an EDC flashlight here. The actual length of this is 143 millimeters, and right here at the widest section, it's just under 30 millimeters. And so not necessarily pocket size, even fit into a pouch. Even if it's a larger pouch, you can fit into a larger pouch. But it is, I definitely classify this between medium to large for a flashlight as far as that goes. So one of the main things about this we're pointing out is going to be the actual user interface. So you'll see it has a button here, and you'd expect that maybe a single click or a double click should turn it on. But actually on this flashlight, it doesn't. Down below, you'll see it has this spinning ring here. And so to the right, you get your typical light, and to the left, you get your strobe or your SOS, which is really cool because it's kind of an issue with EDC and tactical flashlights is just remembering, is it a single click? Is it a double click? Triple clicks and so on. And then make sure you have the right amount of clicks down and stuff. Sometimes can be complicated, I'd say, maybe at least. But with this, it really simplifies the user interface to where there's no way you forget. Basically you swim to the right, you got your flashlight on and off. It's literally that simple. It also will help prevent accidentally turn this on in your pouch by clicking the button. In fact, whenever this is in the middle, you push that, it actually has the power indicator. So you can see right now, mine's at 3 lights, which is right around 75%, in between 50 and 75% on that third light right there. So that's pretty cool. Otherwise, whenever you power this on, that button, what's going to do is going to cycle through the different brightnesses. And the only thing to remember is you press and hold it down to get the turbo. That's basically it. On this side, when you get your strobe, press it down once, and it'll take you over to the SOS. And so again, there's no double click, triple click, and even I've seen quadruple clicks to get to your needed mode or setting. All right, so a bit more about the actual flashlight itself. You have the magnet here in the back, and so that always comes in handy. I like when they have the magnetic back. It really gives a little extra feature to the flashlight, letting you attach this to, again, your car or any metallic surface, letting you choose where your flash is going to hang like that per se. And so that's always cool. I like when they do that. I also like when the tail of the flashlight is flat to where if you wanted to, you could balance this on a table, illuminate the ceiling, and that's nice whenever you have like a power outage. You just point this up at the ceiling. Generally, if you have a light colored ceiling, then that's going to help illuminate the entire room. So I always like when they have these kind of flat right here. It does also have a removable pocket clip. Same concept right here as on most tactical flashlights where if you want, it's just a ring and with a good pull on it, you can basically remove that. So if you don't want the pocket clip at all, you can keep that off. Or also if you want to kind of swivel this around, you can also scoot that over to whichever way you want it. That way you can carry it in the direction that you want to hold it. All right, another thing we can't skip over is the box this comes in. So Rovyvon mails this in their, what do they call this? It's their RX10, it's their EDC organizer. So this little plastic box, it does have a rubber seal around it. And so this should be a waterproof container here. Of course, it does come with the USB charging cable as well. But anyways, really cool box. It's not just your typical cardboard box that you toss into the closet. This can actually, serve as a different purpose of its own, being, a waterproof EDC organizer. So anyways, that's really cool. All right, back to the flashlight. I already mentioned the turbo here. Basically, it has 3,000. But what we'll do is we'll take this outside and we'll do just a little bit demonstration out in the woods, kind of showing the brightnesses of it. All right, so you can see the echo mode, it's just 30 lumens. You have the low, which is 200, medium's 800. You get up to the high, 1600. And then the turbo is 3,000. Now, the camera does kind of make up for the light, and so you don't really see that big a difference between them. All right, then, of course, you have, as always, the strobe. All right, so that was out in the woods. And so, you didn't really get to see the throw as well. You got mostly just to see the actual brightness of the flashlight and so on. But this actually, they boast a throw of 400 meters. And again, generally you can tell if it's a floodlight or if it's going to be a spotlight just by the style of the lens that you have here. And you can see there's the really deep lens in there, which is, you have less light leakage along the sides and it'd be more of a spotlight. I didn't notice they'd be like really intense. I've used some flashlights, reviewed some flashlights where, it is just straight up a spotlight. This still, it does, as you saw in the video, it lights up around you, but you saw that nice bright center. All right, and then the battery in this, it has a 5,000 milliamp hour battery. It is a lithium battery. Of course, if you need to replace it, it does come out. So right there, you can see. It also has, I literally just noticed, it has a charging port on the battery. I haven't taken this out before. So anyways, this is Rovyvon's battery. It has a charging port on the battery, which is pretty cool because the flashlight has the charging port also of its own. So I literally did not open it up before I started the review because there's no reason for me to open it because you can see here it has the USB Type-C charging port. So anyways, really cool, both on the flashlight and on the battery you have the Type-C charging ports. So other than that, this also does have an IPX8 waterproof rating. So again, you're gonna be good if you're out in the wild. If you drop this into, the water, it's running water, river, so on. IPX8, I think it's good for it's like an hour and a half again, 2 meters and so on. I mean, so of course, maybe not diving, at least not anywhere deep, but for the typical things that are gonna happen when you're out and about with a flashlight is definitely gonna keep it safe. You shouldn't have to worry about the water at all. All right, so that's basically it for this flashlight. Let me know what you think about it. Mostly let me know what you think about this user interface, the way they have this set up where basically it's right here in front of your thumb. I like that they have it there. I reviewed a flashlight from Phoenix where the dial was on the back, and so it was literally a two-handed flashlight. This is right where your thumb goes when you're holding it in your hand, and so you power that on. You want this way. If you want your strobe, it is right there. No double clicks, triple clicks is right there. So anyways, let me know what you think about that. Let me know if this is a flashlight you can see yourself using. So this flashlight does cost $110. So I'll have some links to this down in the description of the video. So check it out if you're interested. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.